Welcome back to Rebel Driver's Garage. I am Scott. We go back to the junkyard in the very first video when I got serious about doing this channel about 2 years ago. Watts Auto Salvage, or Watts Repair and Auto Salvage in Wymore, Nebraska. I haven't been there in 2 years, so I wanted to go back, and mainly because I'm working on this, my 67 GMC, and you see there's on the other side of the truck, you can't see it, the very far back trim piece, that one was missing. I was hoping to find one there, and I did. That's why you'll see a lot of 67 to 72s in this video. But we go to two crazy yards full of old cars and classics. The other one is called John's Muscle Cars. He's Lewis Watts of Watts Auto Salvage nephew. His place is like 8 miles away down a dirt road in the middle of freaking nowhere, even though that Watts Wymore is in the middle of freaking nowhere. All right, this place is even more in the middle of nowhere. And I was, even though I was having camera problems the whole day, it was overheating and shutting down, I still managed to get almost an hour worth of video footage for you. It's nuts. We start off with Watts, and then we go to John's. All right, I'll show you the two differences. There'll be some letters on the screen to tell you which one's which. So we start off at Watts, and then we go to John's. Have fun. This is great. Tons of cars still here. They're open. John told me, he said 90% of what is in his yard is still for sale. Same with Watts. Lewis, he's still trying to sell stuff. You can find their information on Google, so you can even find out how to get there on Google. They'll show up on Google Maps. So go south of Wymore, just a little bit, off on Highway 77, which is a U.S. Highway 77, and you kick off on Road 36, and you turn right on going west on Sage Road, and you end up at Watts. You go back to Road 36, and you go south 8 miles, and you end up right at John's place. It's crazy. I didn't know. I heard about this place. There were 2,000 Chevys here. We didn't even get scratched the surface. I mean, I wanted to see Fords and Mopars. We saw a few Fords, but this is crazy, and it was nuts. So enjoy. These fancy ass towing rig. Early 90s, I think. 1 ton dually. 454. Oh, it's got the sun visor on it. The custom paint job. And interior has got the wood appliques, like these conversion van companies used to do this kind of stuff. Still has a baby seat. This was somebody's pulling rig. Still has the trailer brakes, and see the four wheel drive shifter. Missing the console though. Well, driver's seat's in really nice shape still. Dodge, late 70s, early 80s, I guess. It's got a custom-made gas tank in the bed. Or something. Took it out of the cab and put it in the bed. These club cabs are tough to find. It's still summer here, so we got to be careful opening doors. Make sure we don't get attacked by wasps. Oh yeah, that's a blingage. Oh, a blingy camo. Yeah. Oh yeah. 69 or 70 Chevy C10 from Coon Chevrolet in Wymore, which I don't think exists anymore. We just walked by this over here, this square body step side. We didn't even notice it.
I've always wanted to get one of those and do like a fall guy replica.
Yeah. Oh, look at here, the old Chevy C60 tow truck. Oh, it's a C50 tow truck. God, it was buried in the trees. I didn't even pay attention to that.
Lindstrom from Oakland, Nebraska.
Yeah. We, we're staring here at this 54 Cadillac, 53 Cadillac. Kind of, it was buried in the trees. I didn't even pay attention to that. Lindstrom from Oakland, Nebraska. Yeah. We, we're staring here at this 54 Cadillac, 53 Cadillac. Kind of, it was buried in the trees. I didn't even pay attention to that. You see the air intakes on the trunk here, right? So because the air conditioner's in the trunk, this is the air intake, and you can see the plexiglass air tubes that go up the back window here, the vents that are in the headliner. Let's see if I can get the door open. You can see the up there, there's one right there. One up there, so you have the vents blowing right on your head. And 54, they don't have the vents in the dash, so they're just above it on your head, and the whole air conditioner system's in the trunk. That's pretty cool. Over here, trying to figure this one out. I thought it might have been a Ford Vicky, but I'm not positive because it's got the bump on the back. Whatever it is, it's pretty rare. You know, the rubber bumper Corvette sitting in the weeds over here. Mail truck. Yeah. Look at that Dart GT. Hiding over here. This is 63 maybe. It's got the bucket seats and the floor shifter still in it, but the console's missing.
You can get to one of the tail light ledges. Sometimes the rear of the car is molded into the tail light ledge.
Yeah, that's an old school trick. Look at the tail. It has a 2-digit number on the tail light lens and it tells you the year. And every year they change, so it's pretty easy to check. It's a 60s Cougar back here. I think it's a 60. That's a 68. 68. 56 four-door Chevy wagon behind it. Still has its 6-cylinder in it. Some sort of Buick, maybe 54, 55. It's not a Roadmaster because it only has 3 portholes on it. Cool. Here's a 55, 56 Olds hiding in the trees. It's a 2-door hardtop. I think this might have been a Holiday 88 by the trim, but I'm not positive. It doesn't have a name on it anymore on the trunk lid. The trunk lid's wasted on it. Though I was told that a 55 Chevy trunk lid will work on these. Really? Yeah. A friend of mine has a 55 Olds. And it has, he bought a trunk lid for a 55 Chevy and it fits. The emblems are different, where they'll fit, but the part where the emblems are at are different. Chevelle down there, looks like a 51 Ford? Or a 52 Ford? Early 70 Chrysler, or Plymouth. Behind that's a Camaro LT with that half a vinyl roof and stripe. 62 Chevy way over there in the trees.
El Camino sun description over there. It looks like a little Maverick sitting beside it.
Oh yeah, way over there. Old farm truck. In the swamp, the mosquito factory for this place. Tell it hasn't rained here in a long time. It's dry.
It's a golden pond.
Oh yeah.
That's a tow truck.
Yeah, there's another square body dually sitting there. Oh, look at that.
Tow truck back there.
I'm sorry, I can't even see my camera lens here to see. There's looks like a 72 Torino. 65 or 6 Galaxy. Right there. Another 67 to 72 Chevy truck. Yeah, shell to a Nova. That looks like a 73 or newer with those big bumpers. Behind that is a Mercury. Ford 4-door pickup truck. Wow, early 70s, dent side. Talk about rare. This dark blue, looks like it has an FE in it. This dark blue looks like maybe it was one of the Air Force trucks.
Oh, yeah, I think you're right.
There's an Air Force base about an hour from here. Very likely.
Four-door crew cab, that is super rare.
Yeah. Another 67 to 72. That looks like a 67 by the tiny back window. Has a custom trim on it, or what's left, what it used to. 67 is the only year that had the back window that was tiny. I think you can still get it in 68. This was a 4-speed truck, excuse me.
Actually, in pretty good shape. You had a nice 59 or no, it's just a one, I think that was.
It's an Edsel Pacer next to a Pinto wagon body with no front clip. Oh, there's a hood though in the weeds.
There's no discrimination here. So.
No, this yard, I love this yard, but man, you got, and this time of year, this is late, it's September right now. And the weeds have been growing all summer, so you can barely see half the stuff here. It's like a 58 or 59 Chevy truck on that trailer or pickup bed back there. It's probably a cab to a grain truck there. The nice thing about these grain trucks is they never got really used. They only are driven a couple times a year or so. They have hardly any rust on them. Patinaed out like that, but no rust. Yeah, not much left of this short box here. It was originally light blue, then somebody painted it burgundy and black. Truck arm. They even painted the door handles, so it was a home paint job. Had dual exhaust on it, whatever it was. Somebody cut the frame in half right in front of the... you know what? This might have been a 4x4. It's got twin shock mounts on the front. Somebody might have cut the part of the frame off in order to make a 4x4.
Oh, okay, that makes sense.
Well, if it was a 4x4, it wouldn't have truck arms, though. That's weird. Huh. Yeah, here's another short box. C10. Box side on this side doesn't look bad at all, really. Sorry, I'm trying to see the camera. I can't really see it. It's so bright out.
Yeah, it's not really a dent. The bottom's kind of curved in. I mean, overall, there's a little bit of a dent here, but nothing to fit.
No, I mean, oh yeah, you could pull that out if you had some work, wanted to do some work. And seeing how box sides are almost impossible to find in short beds, they've been, because body panels have just been a pain in the ass to get. Somebody drove it like they stole it. Oh, it's got a underbed gas tank in it. You see that down in there? Somebody put a underbed gas tank in it.
Somebody just have done a little bit of conversion work to it.
Yeah. Here's where a UFO landed. And actually, this is like an early satellite dish TV. People used to have these giant things in their backyards. My neighbor, when I grew up, had one. It was like huge. Early 60s Chevy truck. Looks like either a 3/4 ton. It's got 8 lug wheels on it. Is it a 4x4? Got the 4-speed in it. Handbrake on the ground. Starter button on the floor. Nope, 2-wheel drive. It still has a 6-cylinder in it. Yeah, 70 Impala 2-door coupe hiding here. 67 to 72 Suburban. I can't tell from this angle.
Somebody tried taking a can opener to it.
Oof. Yeah. God, hit the front too. The trunk pad is in nice shape. Well, oh, nope, it's got a little rust up there. Alright. Yeah. 3-door. 3-door.
3-door.
Yep. Has a window crank, but the door don't open. It looks like, I never really paid attention before, but it looks like it has a door jamb.
Yeah, it does. I mean, I suppose they could probably, you probably order one with a functioning door on the outside.
And these had wood floors in the back. That's something I never paid attention to before.
I didn't either. That's interesting. I didn't know they put those floors in there.
Yeah, this is a 67. Or 68. Because they stopped using handbrakes on these soon after 67. But it's got marker lamps on it, so it's got to be at least a 68. Yeah, it's got a 67 or 68 grill on it. And you can see we're like literally chest high in weeds back here. 55 to 57 Chevy pickup truck. Yeah, should have brought my machete.
Hey, check out this custom steering wheel on this thing.
Ooh! Oh gosh, that's a homemade chain wheel. Look at that baby.
I think that's great. Check out these videos.
Wow. Wow.
You know what? That's some ingenuity there.
That's a GMC.
I'll give him credit. I had never seen anything like that in my life.
Yeah, there's the hood hinges. Somebody was keeping this thing on the road. Ooh, there's still has the trim pad plate decal on the glove box. See if it's readable. Look at all these old pickup trucks in here. And it's completely surrounded by them. Here's a Ford stuck in with all these Chevys. Wow. Oh, that's an International. Look at that. Yeah. 58 or 59 Chevy there. Apache. Another tow truck with a Holmes 480 wrecker on it. 61 or 2 Ford unibody truck. Long bed. Another Chevy Glamour year. Somebody was telling me that the 67 to 72s were called Glamours. Oh, this tow truck's a bull nose. Okay. Late 80s, 90s. Here's another one. Yeah, bump side Ford here from Paul's Ford in Kansas City. Yeah, mid-40s Dodge pickup truck. Still have the flathead in. This is a farm truck. It's got a flatbed on it. Still has a flathead 6 in it, or most of it. He was walking by here, he saw the El Camino, what's left of it. Back there, it looks like a 66 or 7 Dodge Coronet. I love that body style. Check out the roof line on this 60 or 61 Dodge Seneca 4-door sedan. It's got those wild bumps on the roof. Still had a little bit of a fend in that ear. This is about the time Virgil Exner got chopped from Dodge Chrysler Plymouth as their design guy. There's a Pontiac of some sort buried in here.
One of my favorite years Dodge cars.
Oh yeah, 71 to 74, I believe. Can't tell from this angle.
71 and 2 had that roof line, I believe.
Yeah.
That's one of those either lottery things.
Yeah. Yeah, Richard Petty drove one of these from 72 to 80, I think. He drove it a long time. 65 Chevelle Coupe, 2-door post. Next to a 65 Impala, 2-door hardtop. Next to a 68 Pontiac convertible. Here's some panel over here. It's empty hull. It still has a rear end in it. Chevelle 300 two-door post.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, you don't see many of those.
3-speed on the column. Still has the pedals in it. Looks like a tree fell on it. Wow. Yep, it's not an SS Impala, it's just a standard Impala. But
Pontiac is over there on the side. I didn't notice that.
yeah, there's 69 Impala 4-door hardtop there. Cadillac, there's the front end to that 63 or 64 Impala. I thought it was a chop top, but it's not. It's just a top that got caved in by a tree branch, probably from the tree sitting behind it. It looks like they cut a large section of the roof out too. Late 60s Cadillac, Sedan DeVille. 63 Impala over there. I can't tell if it's a 2-door or 4-door. I think that's another 64 or 5 El Camino. It's got 283 4-barrel or 327 flags on the fenders over there. I'm going to see if you can get it. There. And look at that thing. GMT 400 OBS 4x4 short bed step side with the necessary ginormous roll bar.
Cowboy roll bar package.
Yeah.
Look at those lights mounted on top of that thing. Definitely somebody's coon hunting vehicle.
Yeah. Look at the 65 Chevelle sitting by the road, 2-door, got hammered hard in the rear end. That's just by the road. As we drive back up to the truck, way up there. Yeah, we kind of ended up at the wrong side. We ended up at the far east of his property. There's an old 70s motorhome. Oh, check out the windshield on that thing. Oh, I bet you that thing has the aerodynamics of an office building. I've never seen anything like that.
Is that thing factory?
Yeah, I've seen a couple of these before.
That is fucking bizarre.
Yeah, I don't know how you drive looking down at your hood like that, but that's wild. So this is what you see when you just walk down the road. He's got like a fence made of conversion vans and the big giant ditch where there's just more and more in the weeds. Just look at that. There's another big old motorhome camper, Champion motorhome back there. We look up here. We're just walking up the road back to our truck because we came out the wrong side, which is easy to do at this place. It's easy to get lost in this place. Yeah, especially when all the weeds are 9 feet tall. Well, here's what's on the right side of the road here. You can just look at that Torino Fastback, 80s Lincoln Town Car behind that. It's a late 30s, early 40s Ford or Chevy. I don't even know what the hell that is. There's another Ford 2-door. Nova, looks like a 73 era. Oh yeah, 50, yeah. Panel wagon. There's a 4-door hardtop back there. That looks like a Plymouth. I'm probably wrong. Ooh, 67 Impala 4-door sedan. There's another panel wagon back there. I think that's a Ford. No, that's a Chevy. Yeah. There's a 56 Chevy 2-door post.
Mercury meteor back there.
Yeah, oh yeah, yeah. 50 Merc 4-door. 58 Oldsmobile behind it. I'm not sure what that is. Looks like a Plymouth. Nope, the Chevy Fleetline, I'm sorry. I just suck at these cars, this era cars. They all look the same to me.
A lot of those old cars look good. You like to see the badge on them, they all look the same.
There's another Oldsmobile, 55, 56 Oldsmobile. 2-door. Looks like an old jalopy. Buick, Sabre.
Oh, somebody's closet, they did some upgrades on this, man.
Yeah, that looks like a race car.
Got a tilt steering column in it.
Yeah, the taillights have been taken out and covered. Somebody patched the lower control or lower quarter panels with, and then filled it all in with Bondo. Yeesh. Sure, this is a Model T or a Model A two-door sedan. Model A. Another tow truck. Chevy C40.
Pretty fancy paint job.
It's got a 292 6-cylinder in it. There's a call-outs right on the fenders. We got more coming. 61, 62 unibody short bed. Has a 3-speed in it. Somebody put a Hurst 3-speed shifter in it. There's the Hurst 3-speed shifter. Very cool. The radio with the duct tape and wood to hold it to the dash. Ooh, here's a cargo van, big old Dodge. That's not the long wheelbase. Another Chevy cargo van. Look at that. An ambulance. Gotta say it right. It's ambulance. More Dodges.
Conversion vans come to die.
I guess. I wonder what happened to them all. They make great storage units if you own a junkyard. Usually watertight unless you have the roof caved in or the skylight breaks. Oh, that's a school bus.
3/4 ton Ford.
Yep. We got more and more vans. Damn. Jesus. Look what I spy with my little eye on the floor in here. Big block Chevy heads. Oval ports. Ooh. Yeah, small block Chevy heads. Small block. Oh, I'm gonna risk my neck and...
Lewis is no dummy. He knows what this stuff's worth.
Yeah. I'm gonna go see what that's worth. Oh, let's see that's crawling in here. I hope I don't get stung by something. Here's another small block Chevy. Another one. These are 052s. 052s. Looks like the big ports, so it must be the closed chamber versions. Yep. Closed chambered. Sorry, I'm trying to see and not drop this on my foot. Closed chamber. What are these small block heads?
Well, did you hit the jackpot?
They're 052s, so they're closed chamber oval port heads. So let's see what the date is on it. I don't see the date on that one. Is that the date? I don't know. They're 052s are closed. So closed chamber, late 60s, early 70s. It's hotter than Billy Jeebus in this thing. It's like being in a sauna.
White box truck here. Small block Chevy parts.
Well, that's a Mopar right there. More small block Chevys in here, along with chrome valve covers.
This one's got a whole shitload of heads and got 4 small block engines in it.
Maybe we should open the doors on all these vans, huh?
There's kind of the jackpot here for small block parts.
Yep, there's some more small block heads. That's a 441 head. Holy shnakies.
That sounds rare.
Yeah, they're
Like almost impossible to find.
no. Those are big open chamber heads, so it's no big deal, but I was thinking 461s. Some more small block Chevy heads. These are later ones. These are from the Swirl Port TBI heads.
An old AFB Carter carburetor sitting over here, and an aluminum bell housing.
Yeah. Some more small block Chevy heads. Those are big chambers, so they're not fuelies. Lots of small block Chevy heads. Ooh, look at that. Scene right there. Can you see that? There you go. 348 or 409 valve cover.
Oh, nice. Got the head on them.
Yeah. Ford small block intake. Iron bell housing. That looks like a T5 transmission if I'm not mistaken. Wow. Oh, there's a cross member for a Chevy. Ugh. 352 barrel probably. Has a long water pump on it, so it's most likely. And thermostatic air cleaner. 70s. HEI distributor.
Now I can see it.
Look at all these. It's all small block heads.
Oh, wow.
Those look like big block. That looks like a big block head. Yeah. Another one down there. Looks like somebody ripped this door open. Big block iron intake. Another big block head.
Got a couple of engines in here. A small block with a 4-barrel intake.
These are big oval ports. Open chamber. So it's an open chamber with the big oval ports. That means this is an 049 or 781 head. The turbo 400 trans there. Another one there. Another big block head there. He's got oval port open chamber heads in here.
I need a cast iron exhaust manifold. This dog has got a shit ton.
Yeah. Let's get that door shut. Try to keep as much water. Not that it matters. These are core heads. So look at all the bees. At least they're not wasps. This cargo van, or step van, has a turbo 400 transmission in it. Short shaft. Next to that, looks like a long shaft, turbo 350, like a 12-inch shaft. That's probably from a 71 to 76 Impala. Turn. Dodge. Short bed, step side. Nice. Has a slanty 6 in it. Early 60s Chevy truck, step side. The bed looks pretty damn nice in it. Yeah. In Nebraska, these things aren't rusted out. It's a miracle. Can't read the tag. Came from Lincoln. Back when Lincoln used to have number 2 county. Wow. Let's see if I can figure out. I can't even read the decals. It says January, but I can't read the year. A Dodge utility truck. So, oh yeah, the red, white, and blue truck. There's our baby. This one's kind of unique. I've never seen a 67, or actually this is a 68 C10. No, it's a GMC. It's white over dark blue with white and red interior with the custom trim on it. Look at that. And fancy ass shag carpeting. Pretty fancy schmancy. This is cool. It's like a bicentennial truck. Oh yeah, it has pinstripes on it too at one time. Yeah. The original rubber mat was replaced with 1970s shag carpeting out of Grandma's living room. Still has a straight 6 in it with a granny low 4-speed. Power steering, Jonathan. Ooh. Power steering box. I need a different bracket because the 6-cylinder brackets are different from the small block brackets. We're in Nebraska, 10 miles south of Wymore on some dirt road. And so we've been hearing about this place for years. It's an all muscle car salvage yard, which he's got other stuff too, but it started off as like that. So we were told to drove him in this driveway where he says 2,000 cars. 61 Impala 4-door right there. There's a 63 Impala in the ditch when he came in. 56 Bel Air 2-door post. 68 Olds Cutlass fender there. Yeah, 67, 68 Tempest. Chevelle. Another 61 or 62 Impala. I don't know what the hell that body is. Yeah, there's an old Cutlass. Yep, coupe, Cutlass coupe. 72 Chevelle, 4-door hardtop, 4-door sedan. Another 72 Chevelle coupe. Bodies. They all look like A bodies here. Yeah, another Cutlass. Nova. Oh, look at that, a Buick wagon. It's not the sport wagon though.
Oh, no.
Same color as my parents' 64 Buick sport wagon. God help me if I ever find one of those.
The back window on that 4-door, that's kind of, what the hell that even is.
It's a wraparound window.
Wraparound window, but I don't know what kind
I don't think
of car it is though.
it looks like a
I've never seen
Impala.
I've never seen a back window like that.
I'll have to go up in the weeds here and check it out. We're just walking down the road. We've never been here before. That's 64 Chevelle 4-door over there. Convertible. See, there was a bunch of Impalas there. Oh, there we go. 60. 4-door. Oh, look. Here it is. It is a sport wagon. Oh, my God. I bet you didn't know this. Buick had the glass tops like an Olds Vista Cruiser before the Olds Vista Cruiser, 1964. This one looks like it's a little later than that. Now the sport wagon was different than the Skylark wagon in the fact that it had the skylights. It had the seat that was like this, but it also had bigger, longer doors on the back. The door's jammed, so I can't open it. Oh, there's a front clip to it. The frame's missing. Oh man, this is a car I went to. This came home.
It's a 2-piece. I didn't know that.
Yeah.
That one side's still there, and the other side's missing.
Yeah, and side glass is missing. Nobody's Auto Salvage has a couple of sport wagon parts cars. That's a Chevelle, I think. No, what is that? The Pontiac? Pontiac by the dashboard. That's a Pontiac. There's a Buick convertible. Wow. Another Buick.
That's an old, actually.
Oh, is that an old?
That's an Oldsmobile here.
Oh, wow. Okay. I was wrong.
Buick, Skylark, or maybe a special, probably.
65 or 6 Impala coupe.
66 Buick special.
No, it isn't. What the hell is this? No, it is a Skylark.
It's a Buick Skylark, yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to tell.
There's a 66 special behind you.
Yeah, look at that. Oh, a 57 Chevy 4-door wagon. Another one behind it. Hey, look at that. There's a 61 or 2 Buick Skylark 4-door. That's a Pontiac. I think it's a 60 Pontiac back there.
Yeah, this place definitely goes on forever.
66 or 7 Chevelle 4-door sedan. Holy shit. Another Chevelle wagon there.
67 Caprice back there in the weeds.
Yeah, we should come out here in early spring before the weeds are 6 feet tall. There's a Chevelle. Oh, that's a 60 Impala or Bel Air 2-door hardtop.
And the gentleman that runs this place said 90% of this stuff's for sale. So
yeah, I guess it's called what is the place called?
We never got a name actually.
We only know it as a muscle car salvage. Here's an El Camino with big old Kragers still on it. Another El Camino.
Hey, look at that, another sport wagon.
Malibu wagon.
There's There's another sport.
Oh, wow, that's a later one.
Got the glass.
Yeah, it's like a 68 or 9. And a Camaro LT over there. I think 60 Pontiac or Oldsmobile. 57 Chevy 4-door. Holy shit.
There's no end to it.
Yeah. Another Chevelle, another Chevelle, another Chevelle. This is a 69 Impala. No, 70 Impala 4-door.
69 or 70 Cougar.
That's a 67 or 8. That's actually an 8 because it's got side marker lamps on it. Oh, another Malibu wagon with a sky. Oh, there's another one behind it. El Caminos. 55 Chevy, 56 Chevy.
Line of El Caminos.
Look at that. Oh my God. We'll have to walk over here. Look at this. Let me do this. Look at this. Nothing but El Caminos.
That whole line is all El Camino.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
There's Ford Fairlane stuck in here with the Chevys. There's a 65 Bel Air or Biscayne 4-door. Another 65 4-door. And a header panel inside. Headlight trim, eyebrows. Buick Wildcat convertible. Yeah. Bel Air 4-door. Wow. 63 Bel Air 4-door sedan. That's a Torino. 70, 71 Torino, 69 maybe. Look at that. Here we go. Look at this. 3 Cougars in a row. 67 Chevelle 4-door sedan.
Every time you ever see 3 Cougars.
71 or 2 Mach 1 Mustang.
Every time you ever see 3 Cougars in a row is at the bar Saturday night.
Yeah, I should be lucky. 65 Impala 2-door. I was kind of hoping to find fender extensions, but that one's completely mangled and the other one's gone. 65. Another wagon. I can't tell what it is. Luggage rack. Here, 57 Ford. Mid-60s Pontiac. Another Malibu wagon. Impala.
69 coupe, yeah. I've always loved that roof line.
Yeah, that's the fastback.
They had three different roof lines in this year, didn't they?
No, there's 2.
Just the 2?
The custom coupe, which the Caprice used,
Right.
and then the fastback.
This is technically a fastback.
Yeah, I kind of called it a fastback.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's got more of a sloped.
My 69 SS had this roof line.
See, I love that
Yeah.
line because it's uncommon. You know?
Yeah, it is. It was. It's been a long time since I've seen one. Hey, look at that Pontiac. Not sure if it's a Bonneville or what. Grand Prix. It's got bucket seats in it. Another Pontiac. That's a Grand Prix. It says right on the fender still. 66 Impala 4-door. Olds Delta 88. 57 Chevy. Looks like a Cadillac. 58.
We're very close to the Kansas line here, aren't we?
Yeah, we're pretty close to Kansas. 61 Biscayne, 2-door post. Ooh. That one would be good for parts for somebody.
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff left on there.
Well, the door looks usable. Those are hard to come by. Ooh, yeah, be careful. 67 Pontiac. Another Olds. 671 Chevelle. Or 72, I can't remember which. 71 or 72 have the little bar across the parking lamps. 63 wagon, Chevy wagon, another Impala. This one has 327 in it originally. 65 Impala 4-door. Fender extensions are gone on that. Shit. Look at that Buick. Oh yeah. 2-door sedan. Old Butch had one of these.
There's another one over here.
Wow. Buick Wildcat. It's like a 62, it looks like.
Biscayne, actually. So,
Huh?
Biscayne.
Oh, it's a Biscayne. It's even cheaper. Still had quite a bit of trim on these things for... And you ever notice that the 58 Impalas had this little bump on the back of the roof? But the Biscaynes and Bel Airs did not. They used to have a bump back here. It almost looked like a third brake light. And well, there's an Olds Vista Cruiser. 65 or 6 or 7, something like that. Oops. Still got its glass in it. Roof glass is delaminating a bit. Oh, that one's busted. It used like it had a roof rack on it. Dash is still in it. Oh, look, there's a 64 Galaxy. No, a 63 Galaxy, sorry. 63 Galaxy. What was that? Oh, yeah, look at that. Oops. Wow. When the phone died, I was able to I got a little bit of battery. I think the phone overheated. Anyway, it's hot out here. This is a 55 or 56 Pontiac with a 57 Oldsmobile. Wow. Is that an Oldsmobile? Yeah. No, that's a Pontiac. What was I thinking? It's a Pontiac. Still has the entire dash in it.
Pontiac, Ethan,
I don't know. Oldsmobiles in 57 had 3-piece back windows. I should have known better, but it's cool. 55 Pontiac. Looks like somebody went to start cutting the quarter panel off of it. Here's a 65 and Biscayne, 2-door, 4-door. Yeah, Mercury Comet. 66, 67?
66, I think.
Yeah. Listen, I'm not an expert. Oh, there's a 64 Galaxy 2-door sedan like mine.
Yeah, there you go.
It's missing the back bumper, which is what I want. Here's the other end of that El Camino row over here. Let me zoom in a bit. There's the other end of it. There's more El Caminos over here. Fords.
Sunliner over there.
Yeah, 61, 60.
Or 60, I mean 60,
Yeah.
60 Sunliner.
Wow. More El Caminos up there. That's a GM wagon. I think it's a Chevelle wagon. Galaxy? No, it's LTD. I'm sorry. A little Falcon. A 4 Galaxy. It's like another 63 fastback. That's a 72 Mustang, I think. Oh, what's left of it. There's another Mustang over there. Excuse the mouth breather here. I'm kind of wore out. Oh, look at this little 2-door Falcon Post car. The tall buckets.
It's got Mopar bucket seats in it.
Yeah. At first I thought, oh, look, swivel buckets. But these are like Mopars.
Well, those are probably out of the...
Jeez.
Satellite, maybe, possibly, or...
Yeah. Who knows? There is nothing left of this one. Somebody got the goods on this one.
You wouldn't have, if they were like out of a GTX or Roadrunner, they wouldn't have all the pleats in them like that.
No, it's more a luxury car. Yeah. Oh my God, there's more El Caminos over here. This guy has a fetish for El Caminos. Look at, here's a... with air conditioning. Wow.
Oh, dude, there's two Chevy 62 or
But it didn't have power brakes.
Chevy 2 station wagons down there.
Convertible with the roof down. Oh my Lord. It has a 4-speed hump and yeah.
Factory 4-speed car, huh?
Factory bench seat 4-speed convertible with air conditioning.
It's not an SS.
No, it's not an SS. Wow. And a convertible, you can see it's a convertible in Nebraska. It has nothing left at the bottom of it. It's completely freaking roached. Still has a top frame at least.
For the 62 Chevy fans, there's a couple of station wagons there.
Yeah.
Which you don't hardly ever see.
Oh, here's a 65 Bel Air or 2-door post. '71 Pontiac Tempest T37. This was an insurance beater. Had a 350 in it, what's left of the letters down there. This had bucket seats and console. You can still see the shifter cable sticking out of the floor with all the mouse crap. Automatic though. Wow. It's not in horrible shape.
It's definitely one you could bring back.
Yeah. Front end's in decent shape. Oops, except for the headlights around over there. The header panel on the passenger side got capped.